Welcome back to the Story Arc, where we explore powerful life lessons from the world's greatest books. Today, we continue with Chapter 2 of the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. This law is called, "Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies." Let's break it down in simple language so you can master the art of influence while protecting yourself from betrayal. Stay tuned to the end to learn how to apply this law in daily life. Law 2. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. What does this law mean? This law teaches a hard truth. Be careful when trusting friends too much. Why? Friends can become jealous, lazy, or take advantage of your trust. People you are close to may expect special treatment. When given power, friends may betray you out of envy or personal gain. Key idea: friendship and power don't always mix well. Power can change relationships, sometimes in harmful ways. Surprisingly, enemies can be more reliable in certain situations. Important clarification: this law doesn't mean you should never have friends. It means you should avoid mixing friendship with professional power too deeply. Story of Michael III and Basil the Bulgarian. Let's explore a powerful historical example to understand this law better. Who was Michael III? Michael III was a Byzantine emperor who ruled in the 9th century. He had a close friendship with a man named Basil, a commoner from a humble background. What happened? Michael helped Basil rise from a poor stable boy to a high-ranking official. Out of friendship, he trusted Basil completely and even gave him control over important royal matters. The problem: Basil, once given power, became ambitious. He felt entitled and saw opportunities to gain even more influence. Eventually, Basil betrayed Michael, had him killed, and took the throne for himself. The lesson: friends can become dangerous when given too much power. Power can corrupt relationships, even those built on trust. Why friends can be unreliable in power dynamics. 1. Familiarity breeds contempt. Friends may take your generosity for granted. They might lose respect because of personal closeness. 2. Jealousy. Friends might compare themselves to you. If they feel inferior, they may act out of envy. 3. Expectation of favoritism. Close friends might expect special treatment. They may feel entitled to rewards without earning them. 4. Over-trusting without proof. Trusting friends in important roles without verifying their competence can backfire. Why enemies can sometimes be more reliable. It seems strange, but here's why enemies can be useful. 1. Clear motivation. Enemies often have a clear goal: to prove themselves. When given an opportunity, they work hard to avoid failure. 2. Mutual benefit. An enemy will work for you to gain something valuable. They will avoid betraying you if they have something to lose. 3. No emotional baggage. Enemies have no emotional expectations like friends do. This makes their actions more predictable. Key idea: enemies can be controlled through logic, while friends are often influenced by emotions. How to apply this law in daily life. Here's how you can use this law wisely. 1. In the workplace. Be careful when hiring friends. Choose people based on skills, not personal relationships. Avoid favoritism to keep fairness. 2. In business partnerships. Test loyalty before giving power to friends. Focus on competence and professionalism. 3. In personal growth. If you reconcile with a former rival, they may work harder to prove loyalty. Real-world examples of this law in action. Example 1. Steve Jobs and Apple. Steve Jobs trusted his friend Steve Wozniak deeply when building Apple. However, when business decisions got tough, their friendships suffered under pressure. Example 2. Abraham Lincoln and his rivals. Lincoln famously built his team from rivals. He believed those who challenged him would work harder to prove themselves, creating a stronger team. Example 3. Richard Nixon's fall. Nixon relied heavily on close allies during the Watergate scandal. Their emotional involvement clouded judgment, leading to disastrous decisions. How to balance trust and caution. This law does not suggest you avoid friendships entirely. It's about balance. Steps to follow. Trust, but verify. Give small tasks before major responsibilities. Set boundaries. Keep personal and professional relationships separate. Avoid emotional decisions. Choose based on merit, not loyalty alone. Exceptions to this law. While generally wise, there are moments when trusting friends works well. 1. When loyalty has been proven. Over time, lifelong friends with tested loyalty can sometimes be exceptions. 2. When mutual interests align. If a friend benefits equally from your success, trust can be stronger. 3. When operating in safe, non-powerful spaces. In personal, non-competitive situations, deep friendships can be very valuable. The consequences of ignoring this law. Betrayal. Friends may betray when power dynamics shift. Hurt feelings. Trusting friends blindly can ruin relationships. Missed opportunities. Not